Hey, how's it going, guys? Got another backpack review for you. What you're looking at here is the 063 model by Nathan Human Propulsion Laboratories. Never heard of this company before. I actually was just going through my friend's gear closet. By the way, thanks to Murphy for lending me this. And found this backpack, looked awesome, and wanted to do a review on it. Never heard of Nathan before. It's a pretty small company, but check them out. A lot of their products on their website seem pretty cool, and that's the one downside to this backpack, is the fact that because Nathan is a small company, you're gonna have a hard time finding this bag, but it is worth it once I show you some of the features. Anyways, let's get started. Starting with the suspension system. Nice shoulder straps. In fact, the shoulder straps, the waist belt, and the back panel have this nice honeycomb pattern. Very breathable, feels very soft and comfortable, and at the same time provides a good amount of cushioning. And the shoulder straps are well shaped to your shoulders as well, so it doesn't have to be thick and bulky, which reduces weight and reduces just kind of that kind of bulky feeling that you have when you have large shoulder straps. I like this design a lot. Cool thing though, I really like this, is the fact that it has pockets on both shoulder straps. I'm happy to have even just a small pouch that's big enough to hold like a Nokia cell phone, but if you notice here, it's elastic at the top that's held in by this cord lock. And if I expand this, not only is it big enough to hold a small little cell phone, but see if I can grab a can of Coke here to give you a sense of scale. It can hold this entire can of Coke, which means not only can you hold a phone, but you could also probably hold a mid-sized GPS or even one of those smaller Clean Canteen water bottles in here. Be a bit heavy to have it on your shoulders, but it's nice to know that you have the option of holding something that big. And you get two. There's no reason why you should not have two pockets on both shoulder straps. I like that design a lot. Before I forget, the shoulder straps on their attachment to the main back panel are held in by this interesting tab design, whereas most other designs you have that loop kind of closure that would look like something like this. Instead, it's easy to adjust because basically you have this adjustable tab. Basically, lift tab, then pull or tighten or whatever to whatever length you want. When you're done, push the tab down. That's it. It's really easy, makes it very convenient, and I like this design a lot. You have an adjustable sternum strap, which is held in and adjustable by this tubular design, and if you'll notice, the sternum strap also has these clips, so you can snake cord or a strap through here as well. It's a nice little feature. Going to the waist belt, just like the shoulder straps, not too thick, yet well proportioned, well padded, good ventilation, and it holds the load tight to my hips. And the great thing that I love about this, I love pockets, side pockets on both sides of the waist belt, held in by a zipper loop. So that's nice. Between the shoulder pockets and the waist belt pockets, you probably won't have to take this bag off a lot to get to smaller items on you. If you have them handy in front, you can just keep it on without having to slow down to take off your pack. It's a great design. Give you a look here at the clasp for the waist belt. If I open this up, nice mesh back panel, very comfy, nice and soft, and instead of having, this is a hydration compatible bag, instead of the hydration bladder being inside the main compartment, it's in between the mesh back panel and the main compartment right here, so basically you can slide it in. And also at the top, it's elastic, so you can stretch this out. It can hold a fairly large hydration pouch in here. I think it can take up to 100 fluid ounces, I think. I might be wrong. I'll just put the details for this bag on the side column on the side right here. And if you don't use it for that, you can just use this as an extra secondary main compartment. I wouldn't put anything bulky or sharp in here just because you're going to feel it through this back panel, but if you have something flat and you don't want to stick it in the main compartment to take up room, you can totally use this hydration section in a pinch. Now, I was saying this is a pretty unique design. One thing I really like is the suspension. Whereas most shoulder straps attach to the main panel and then you're just carrying the load, if you'll notice here, the bottom of the shoulder strap attaches to the very outside of the bag. So that means whatever load you put in, when you tighten the shoulder straps, it pulls the entire load of the pack up against your body, which means it's tighter, it's not going to shift as much, and it's going to respond more to the shaking and movement of your body as you're moving around. So that's great. And in addition, it just doesn't simply attach. It has this kind of rubbery, I'm guessing this is like a high strength silicone. So not only that, but it will flex and stretch slightly to the response of your load, which makes it even more comfortable to carry. Really like this design. I haven't seen this on any other bag before, so I really like this. It's pretty unique. So good job by the designers at Nathan. Give you a look here at the midsection. Basically you have two aluminum frames. You have this one U-shaped frame on the outside and then one U-shaped frame on the interior. I'll show you that in a second. And I believe the aluminum is made out of high strength 6061 series aluminum. Lightweight yet very strong. So as you can see, you have this middle compartment right here. Give it a look for easy access, and it's held in by this bungee cord with a cord lock right here. If you'll notice, it loops all through the top and the sides of the bag, like so. So whenever you have your load secured in, just tighten on the cord, tighten it up more with the cord lock, and it's up secure against the side of the bag. Because it's open like this makes this easy access, so you could throw like your fleece, cap, even a helmet up in here, a bulky helmet even, and it'll hold it in securely inside this bag. Really like that. On the outer section of the frame, you have this front mesh pocket for smaller items. And also, if you look at the bottom here, you got these drain holes, so if you have something wet, it's not just going to collect, it's going to drain out. The bottom of the bag, you have a quick attachment loop for storing extra gear at the bottom of your pack. I like the fact that they use a clasp here and don't have simply just a snaking style strap. This little clasp makes it easy to quick attach, and this little tab here secures so that this strap won't loosen that quick. I really like this the secure tabs that Nathan's using in these bags. It's a good idea. I wish more backpack companies would take their cue off of this. It's just a simple little thing that just makes things a lot easier. So that's enough of the exterior. Let's go to the top of the bag. You have a quick storage top pocket right here. Fairly large. Put both my hands in here so you can store some medium-sized items in here, some snacks or whatever. Top is the haul loop. Also, you have these tiny little loops right here, similar to the MOLLE you'll find on military style packs, but not quite as extensive all over. So you can use this to snake smaller little pouches and stuff on the top of the bag, so that's a nice little touch. And one really unique thing about this bag is, if you look, it opens, interestingly enough, like a dry sack or a compression bag. So basically, this is a top loading design, which is basically a big sack, but instead of having like a cover that snaps on top, basically to close it, well, all you do is load your backpack up, close the lip, fold it once, fold it twice, and then basically you just tighten this strap on either side, and that's it. The top of the bag is closed. Makes it really easy. It's a pretty nice design. Maybe not quite as secure as a clasp, but really I think it's secure enough, and it's cool. It's interesting. I've never seen a normal size backpack that closes in this way on the top. Let me just open this up again and give you a look at the interior. Fairly roomy. You can store quite a few items. I'll put the volume on the sidebar. I don't have it readily available. And inside here you can see the frame sheet. And in fact, you can remove the frame sheet. If I can open it up just a little bit. Basically, it's held in by these tabs, so to remove it, I'm not going to actually remove it all the way because it's going to be a bear to put it back in. I just lift this Velcro tab, bring it out from underneath this secure loop right here, and then do that for the other side, and then I can just pull the frame sheet out. So it holds it in secure, but it makes it easy enough for me to take this out if for whatever reason, say I need to clean the bag and I don't want this to get in the way. That'll be easy enough. To secure it, just slide this back in place. There's like these little pockets that hold the ends of this U-shaped loop. Slide, make sure the tips are in. Once that's in, just put this flap over it, stick it underneath this loop, secure the Velcro, and that's it. It's back inside. It's nice. And then you have this extra little loop right here to secure whatever type of gear. So yeah, it's a very interesting design. It has a bunch of features that you don't usually see on other bags, and some pretty nice ergonomics features like the suspension system and the top loading design. I really like that. Alright, bad news about this bag, it's pretty hard to find. I looked all over on the internet, and the closest I could find was like some small little backpacking company that had this on sale for about 100-120 bucks, but I think that's a great deal, especially when you compare it to some other backpacking companies. That's a very fair price. So that's my review of the Model 063 by Nathan. Give it a shot, guys, and if you want to see more of these, just give them an email. Maybe they'll make one for you. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.